I'm so glad that God still hears a sinner's prayer. I should have been dead, sleeping in my bed, sleeping in my grave. But God blessed me to see another day. Even when I did it wrong, He was still there. I'm so glad that God still hears a sinner's prayer. I'm so glad that God still hears a sinner's prayer. God morning, God morning, God morning. What's good, y'all? I've been feeling like, before I even go all the way in. Hey, y'all, hey! It's your girl, Miss E, back at it again. We back up in the attic where we can come on up and lay it on down. Get some clarity. And prayerfully, we walk up out of here with a whole new light on things. You know what I'm saying? Your girl, Miss E. That's MZ period, capital E. Holla at your girl. Alright? Holla at the queen. There you go. And the day is what? Somebody said today Friday. I said, nah, it's a yay day. That means it's Friyay. Yes. Well, Wednesday and Thursday, I'm off on I'm in the back skirts, you know. And was I anticipating today? Yeah. And then no, I was so caught up in so much those last 2 days. I'm telling you, this journey, my journey, is something, man. And I want you guys to embrace your journey like it's something if we just sit and pay attention. But anyway, I was listening to the radio, to my Bluetooth this morning, and Dietrich Haddon came on with Sinner's Prayer. Just so happened. Wait a minute. I'm going. Y'all know where y'all at. Y'all up in the attic with your queen, Miss E. Truck driver Chronicles. Shoot, I couldn't wait to get up here so I could put it on down. Anyway, here we go. I'm always, this truck, let me tell you something. I keep telling people, this truck is God's truck. This truck is anointed. This truck, this is where I worship. It's like I'm here most of the time, mostly all the time, you know. So that's why I decided to bring the attic to the truck, you know. And anyway, I was in my worship time, you know, and started thinking about all the stuff I done did. Started thinking about people that I hold dear to my heart, some that I don't even know, but all they have to do is tell me a thing, something that they may be going through. You know, God put people in your path to either wake you up, to give you a word to give to them, or move. My pastor speaks a lot about posture, you know, and how we walking out here. We're not perfect, no. But through it all, God is with you. Jehovah Shammah. Y'all was sitting here calling out all the names that I know of God in times and moments of ups, downs, and arounds. Excuse me, y'all. I'm going to a cry, a soaking. Girls and boys, y'all, we done been through so much. We done did so much that we don't even realize how God was there through it all. Everything down to today. So I want to do something before I go further. I want to give just a little moment, just a moment of silence for the people, for everyone going through in this world, close to you, not close to you, people you heard about, but we have taken some hits. We have taken some hits in life that a lot of us don't know what to do and how to get through it. And what we do sometimes, an acquaintance of mine, a homie of mine, said to me yesterday that he was going into, I'm going to cry about that because grief ain't nothing to mess with. It's grief is like, and God is still with you. What he said was, I'm going off the grid. I'm going in the cocoon. That means when you go into a cocoon, I pray that, okay, scientifically, nature-wise, going into the cocoon, the caterpillar goes into the cocoon to prepare for his coming out party. He's a butterfly. He's done evolved into something beautiful. And with this, for some reason, I had to remind this brother. I said, come on out and spread your wings. You want to get into a cocoon because he taken such a great hit in 2022 that it's still lingering on. We've all taken hits. I took a great big hit in 2020 and I had to find a way out. And quiet as kept, I'm still like being rebirthed, coming through it. You can imagine the baby coming through the sack and trying to get out that you dilate the little circle to try to get out of there. It's hard sometimes, and that dilation is coming out of drinking. I'm going to keep it funky, but you keep it funky, keep it real, but keep it clean, and I'm there. I see light. God's still opening up, and God is still there. So what I want to do right now is just give a moment of silence to everyone that have lost their loved ones, if not by death, by incarceration, by having to let go and let God, or any type of loss that we are going through. Let's give a moment of silence for that and pray that in time our loss is bearable in time, because that's what it's going to take, and that the cocoons that we go in are just a moment to get our wings right so we can fly from glory to glory to glory. So let's give us, our people, the world, a moment, just a moment. And let's reflect. Breathe easy. Breathe easy. All right. Let's come back. Breathe easy. Again, we go through so we can grow through it. So let's go grow. Each moment, hey, good morning. My sister Teddy said, oh, I got some. Anyway, I'll tell you when it's all said and done. You just gonna have to sit and wait. My agriculturist is on. We love you. We got some ideas, some tips you want to share so that I can tell everybody on keeping it funky, keeping it real, and keeping it fresh and clean. gosh. So I was listening to the song came on right after my worship, and Kate got me into this cry of realizing, wow, no matter what I did, God was still there. We did some things. Ain't nobody was born all together or saved or nothing like that. Pastor talked about this the other Sunday, and I'm telling you, act up if you want to. Acts is something. I'm glad he's in it, I thought Hebrews was something, but act up if you want to. But anyway, it took me to this abyss, like of back memories of, you did this, you did that, you good, I was there, I'm still there. You let your people know that I am there. I see what's going on, and I already know the end result of it. My hand is in, Jesus, my hand is in it. Thank you, God. God's hand is on every one of our lives. God's hand is on this world. I told you, heaven is his throne and earth is his footstool. So whatever's going on, don't think God ain't in the midst of it. Some things has to be allowed to get his will done, So I was telling somebody also, I went to this store, I told you, I'm being rebirthed and before I even go there, I'm going to go back because I listen back and I go, Dad, I didn't go back like I said. Okay. I went to the store and this gentleman, he's, he works hard. He's married, but his wife lives in where they come from, but he was trying to make a life here. And I was asking, how does that work out? How does that pan out? Anyway, it's all about the money for him. I said, when are we, yeah, when are we gonna, I get it. We need money to survive, and God knows this, right? But what are we doing? What are we sacrificing for it? What we sacrifice? Is that you love her, but you don't love her enough to go back to where you came from because she wasn't ready. I don't know why people get married in the first place if there's no sacrifice. Outside looking in, marriage is a sacrifice, right? Okay, you sacrifice what you thought you wanted and what he thought he wanted, and y'all come together to together want something together. And y'all grow and build and be prosperous. But I see that it's not always like that. Now, that was my question to him was, when you are content, when we are content, because I asked him these questions, I said, you have a roof over your head? So you got clothes on your back. You ain't got to worry about wearing the same thing every day. And if so, you still got clothes and shoes, clothes on your back, shoes on your feet. When you go in the refrigerator, you can do whatever you want. You got choices. When you go to the bathroom, you got water so you can flush your spoils or wash your body so you can be, clean and that toothpaste. You brush your teeth. Okay. You turn on the TV. That means you got light. And God said, let there be light. Wait. Do you have to watch this one thing? Do you have choices? Oh, you got choices. So those things right there tell me that you have everything you need. Everything you need. So why are we still trying to get? I get it. I know. Look, it's not that I don't know. It's that's the drive. The drive. What's driving you? What's driving you? Money? Well, you're always going to be, in my opinion, just my opinion, Because see, until y'all come up here and start talking to me, that's what we go. I'm up in the attic. Somebody can chime in and go, well, Miss E, or look, I'm coming up in the attic. You welcome up here. But this is where I'm at with it, because I've grown from that. And I'm not saying that I don't have a sense of worry at times, but it's lessened now that I know that I'm provided for. I look back and go, oh wow, the rent paid. Oh snap, wait, I paid the lights already. I'm zeroed out. Oh wait, when I check my car out, when it comes time to pay the bill, the car note, right? I go, what do I owe? They go, no, you zeroed out, you clear. I'm like, whoa. And I go, that's nobody but God, because I didn't even know that everything was, I thought I was still catching up. So when you get into this content category, and we content here, and I understand there's some discontentment in other areas, maybe the discontent in some areas like love and relationships and all of those things that require people, or discontent because you're not content. You're focusing on something else that can burn up. I said, if I took your bank account right now and burnt it all up, you would still have your roof over your head. Are you behind the bills? He was like, no, I get where you're at. And he was so honest. He said, I'm not there yet. I'm not there at being content, because I still got to get more. I need more and more. I said, you know, every time you want more, it's always more. It's always something more than more. It's never enough. So when are we going to start to learn how to be content? Look around. I know my sister up here, Teresa, I know she look around and see she has the things that she needs. And what she don't have by monetary gain, she had by what God has given her. God gave her growing hands to grow her own crops. Okay, to grow her own greens. Gave her the soil. Oh my God. So I guess I believe it's okay. It's all in how you see it, and all in how you chew on that thing. Because a lot of stuff I be chewing on, I'm like, let me chew on that. Let me think about that a little bit. Let me dissect this, or let me process this. Now, going back to the sinner's prayer. We've done a lot of things in our lives that we believe that God has left us, and He hasn't. God still got His hands on our lives. If you were graced and blessed to wake up this morning, like I always say, we can do it better than we did yesterday. But that's if we have it in our heart to do better than we did yesterday. You know, for those people that think that they're entitled, like they just do wrong to people, and when stuff happens to them, they don't even think back of all the things that they did to people. That's crazy to me. I can't help but think back, but that's the heart that God gave me. God gave them a heart too, but right now they're clouded. Let's say they're jaded, they're clouded. There's something about when a person is not accountable. It seems like they selfish, like they ain't even thinking about nobody but themselves. Oh, woe is me. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Even with a good heart. Yeah. But no, I think we're going so far that going back, God still hears sinner's prayer. So don't stop praying. And if you haven't started yet, let's start praying. You know, it takes time to be a prayer warrior. It takes time to pray every day. And Carter's camp at BBS Vacation Bible School, DJ, that's my little brother, that's the character, DJ, he was talking to the youth and adults alike about prayer, you know, and DJ was explaining that, you know, God, I talk to God, that He talks to him, like DJ just talks to him, and he didn't realize that was prayer, and really it's just talking to God, just like I'm talking to you. Okay, like I'm talking to you. and you have conversations with your children, or you have conversations with your friends or whatever, it's just like that. Like talking to your bill collector, and you sitting there coming up with, hey, just give me a moment. If I can pay this today, I'll give you the rest next week. Okay, and sticking to it. Or looking for some kind of grace. That's God. That's when God is, that's how you talk to God. God, help me. Help us. And with all the distractions in the world, help me to stay focused. You know, and I mean, it's just straight talk. And once you get used to it, oh yeah, don't let nobody say you crazy because you talk to yourself. Say, I'm not talking to myself. I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to God. Once you realize that, though, because I walk around and this ring never comes off. It's Galatians 2:20. Galatians 2:20 states, Christ lives in me. So if Christ lives in me, and I talk to myself, not just because I talk to myself, because there ain't no one to talk to. People ask me why I do what I do. I told you I'm old school, y'all. And it works. I talk to myself because I know I'm talking to the Lord now. I was like, hey, once I read that, I thought, oh, I knew I was talking to you. I knew it. I get excited. I don't know about y'all, but I do. I done. Hey girl, if I could open up the Bible in the middle of a high session, I know who God is. I know He's real. But hey, everybody different. Everybody different. Thank God for deliverance. Thank God for the touch. And it's gone. It's gone. But I still have it here to share. Pastor said, tell my story. Y'all keep coming. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. Shoot. I don't know. I might make this a radio talk show. How about it? What did I just say, Lord? What just happened? What did I just say? Oh, sugar ducky. Who speak life into these things? Write it down. Make it plain. How about that? Let's go. I love y'all to life. I don't know. I guess it sounds like I was just rambling, but I really wasn't. I was thinking about some people this morning. I was thinking about life in general and the hits that we took, the hits that we gave, and just recognizing and letting y'all know. Every time I come up here, y'all gonna hear me talk about my father. I'm trying to tell y'all something right now. This show ain't for everybody, and sometimes it might not be the time. But I'm telling you, I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep on moving, don't stop now. Keep on moving, don't stop now. Keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep it pushing. And I pray that y'all keep it pushing and don't let losses stop you from living. Don't let losses stop you from pushing on, continuing growing, living the life that God intended for you to live. There's a time and a place for everything. And God said in the Word, there's a time to live and there's a time to die. Now we can take that a lot of ways now. Not just death to the grave. Okay, let me say it like this. Not just your soul leaving this temporary shell, but that can go that way too. I'll be dipped in buttermilk. Because I started thinking, you know what? It's a time to live and it's a time to die. It's a time for something in this season to live, and then there comes a season for that thing to die. It was a season for something in your past, something, and that's what it's called, past, because it's gone now. It's dead, right? It's dead. Yeah. Time to seed, time to plant, time to harvest, time to grow. I hope y'all feel hearing this right here. If y'all, don't forget the process. Wow. I like that. That's what I'm talking about. It's a time to live and it's time to die. There's some things it's a time to keep it alive, and there's times that you got to bury that thing. Give it a funeral. I say that to say this morning also, when I was in worship and I was in soaking, I was wondering, I said, God, why I keep seeing my funeral? Hey, babies, why do I keep thinking about what people are going to say at my funeral? Something came, and this moment came up. To me, it was like, I said, oh, I'm dying to the old self. And the birth, a rebirth. It's time to live and the time to die. It's the time for the old self to go about his business and don't come back. But don't forget, like that, when I say that, it's like it's dead, it's gone. I'm not that no more. I'm constantly dipping in the water. It feels good. That's growth. We were never meant to stay the same. We were never meant to stay in a position that if you don't grow, you did. If nothing grows, like if my friend's crops don't grow, that means something did. Or if it grows up to a certain point and it doesn't grow anymore, that means it's not going to produce. Let's produce. Let's go through this process. We gotta tear through the dirt and watch the seeds you plant. That's my time. I love y'all to life, y'all. Cause when I'm up here with y'all, man, in my head, see, I can share what the Ms. E be going, what Ms. E be doing by herself. I'm not by my. Don't forget, God is always there with you. All you got to do is turn your head and talk to Him. If you want to sit down and prostrate, you go right ahead. But all it is a conversation with God. He wants to talk to you. He loves you. Right? Incubation season is about to be up. It's time to break out of that cocoon and spread your wings, baby. We love you to life. I love you to life. I said, yes, we love you to life. Christ is in me. We love you to life. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. Because it's something that I may have said that can probably help someone else that you may know. You may know somebody that what I said can help them out. Okay? Don't forget, though, heads up, chest out, and be great! But while you're doing that, don't forget to articulate. It's all in the mindset. You have a blessed-filled Friday and a blessed-filled weekend. Go ahead and spread those wings, baby. Peace.